Hey my friend, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm taking you into this beautiful forest. So firstly, if you came across this and you're going through something, or there's a lot in your mind, or you're processing some negative emotions, just know that it will pass. It came and it will go. You can just let go, my friend. I am introducing you into this beautiful place. I felt called to come here. There's actually a very tiny spring of water, and the energy is really, really good here. So this place was calling me today, and I came here and I felt inspired to share this message with you. So, my friend, are you ready? Open your heart, open your mind, because there's something you need to know. The world is going through a lot right now. I've seen, wars are happening, and it's really tough to see things like that. People are hurting. There's so much of stuff and chaos and conflict that is going on, and it just always feels, there's a deeper process in the background that is just coming through, and it's hard to understand these things. But it hurts the entire world, and at the same time we have very, very high energy, so it's quite intense time to be alive in, right? It's quite intense right now, so it's important to remind ourselves in this time to take care of ourselves, to don't get lost in this stress, because if you can't do anything about it, then at least don't stress about it too much. Because if you truly can't do anything about it, you can still send love to it, right? To anyone who is hurting, to anyone who is going through something, and also to your family and to your friends and to your community. You can still be this supportive pillar that is holding a pure high energy so people can process whatever they are going through. On 3rd of March, tomorrow, if you're watching this on the 2nd of March, tomorrow we also have a very potent full moon. Maybe you've heard about it, I've made a video about it. And it's not a coincidence that this chaos is happening right now, because these energies are all about purging. All this purging. Everything that has been suppressed and hidden from the eyes of society, intentionally hidden, because of certain agendas, is coming onto the surface, and it's a lot to process. So these energies are also helping you to purge your past, so old karmic loops can be broken. You need to know that karma is not something that is controlling you. It's something that is showing you what you've done in the past, who you were in the past. But who you were in the past is not what should define you. It's something that should teach you. It's something that should teach you what not to do anymore, so you can become more evolved you. And therefore, to break these old loops. Do you want to break old loops, my friend? Do you want to break old karmic loops? Because this is the energy theme for this time. When we look into the world, we need to know that we are the ones that must lead a change. So to lead a change, we must learn to stop reacting to what is happening out there and start creating something better, firstly in here. Because a person that is in an empowered state creates empowering solutions, is open in his or her creative mind, and will always see a possibility where everyone else sees problems, challenges, and limitations. This is the power of opening to our creative imagination. But for that, we need to find what is in science called coherent state, coherent heart, coherent brain, so the bridge can be built between mind and the heart, right? There's the longest path you will ever walk from your mind to your heart, but if you choose to walk it, you will be changed. You will walk the hero's journey, and you will go through a lot, but that journey will teach you that your past is only your teacher. So, what does it mean? Well, it means that you can break your past, you can change your past, you can step out of this loop of your old thoughts, emotions, and behavior. You can look at it, you can look at how your thoughts were going, how you've been feeling, what is your body posture as the product of these thoughts and emotions. Can you do it, my friend? And when you see it, then it becomes a choice, right? When you see your own thoughts, when you see how these emotions you've been in, these suppressed, negative, limiting emotions you've been in, when you see all of that, and you see how it affects your body, how is your body posture, how it affects your decisions, when you see, then it becomes a choice. When you wake up in the morning, are you choosing to step back into that old loop? Or are you actually choosing to brainstorm a little bit? Brainstorm around how your future you looks like, how your future you thinks like, how your future you's body looks like. How are you dressed? How do you talk? How do you feel? What do you have? In what kind of world do you live? Can you see that, my friend? Can you see that? Because when you brainstorm around who you are in the future, now your brain doesn't know the difference between what is happening for real, and what is happening in your mind. Your brain doesn't know the difference. So it's a good thing, because as you're imagining yourself, you're already wiring yourself to become more like that self. So why does it matter? Well, the only way to break karmic loop is to stop resonating with it. That's why it matters. So how can you stop resonating with it? You must step out of that frequency. So what puts you into the frequency of that karmic loop? Well, to think like it, to feel like it, and to behave like it. Like there's a problem that happens in your life and you're like, I knew it will happen. I knew it always happens. This is what it means to resonate with an old karmic loop. They betrayed me. I knew they will betray me. This is what it means to resonate. Now, to stop resonating with an old karmic loop, you must start resonating with a new loop, right? You can create a new karmic loop. So karma is momentum that is cyclical, and it can be upward cycle or downward cycle. Upward is ascension, downward is descension. And you're choosing, my friend. The problem that people have is they don't know they have this choice. And the choice is in awareness. You breathe in and breathe out and remind yourself, I can choose differently. But to choose differently, we need to have a direction. We need to have a clarity. What is clarity? Well, clarity is knowing exactly who we are, how we want to feel, and how we want to live. This is clarity. And if you say, well, I don't know how to change, it's because you're not clear on that. When you become truly, truly clear on who are you in the future, then you can become that future version of you today, right here, right now. And then it's like a gym, like building a muscle, consistency. You start practicing waking up and thinking like that future you. So I like to write down a vision of my future. And I've actually created a workbook for that I've shared with our community members in our online school, in our online community. You can find the link in the description. You can join us there. It's a very supportive space. It will push you forward a little bit. It will help you to hold yourself accountable. I've also designed all these so well structured programs that will help you to go through this process of change. And I've created this workbook where you can write down precisely who you are in the future. And every single day, at least 3 times a day, I read it. I read it so I see, oh yes, that's who I am becoming. That's how I think there. That's how I feel there. That's how I behave. So I must embody it today. I must embody it right now. I must carry this energy forward. Because what happens when I get myself into a different frequency, I get myself into a frequency of my future self. And that's how I break out of the frequency of my old self. This is the real change. And therefore, I've stopped resonating with my old karmic loop and I've started resonating with my new karma. That is my conscious choice, my conscious creator. That's how we become creators. So, the full moon that is coming up is very supportive for this process because you may notice a lot of negative thoughts are surfacing. Maybe people from your past are coming back into your life. Maybe you feel like there's a lot of doubts and fears coming to the surface, or even you had some dark dreams, like maybe even nightmares, and you've been like, what is going on? Like, what is happening to me? Well, don't worry, my friend, you will be okay. It's just purging. You see, when this kind of energies are present, we have suppressed memories deep in our muscles. When something scary happened or something negative happened and we had no better knowledge to understand what is going on, we contracted because we thought we are in danger. And when we think we are in danger, our nervous system goes into fight, flight, or freeze state, right? So if we can't hide and if we can't run, we freeze. And it's like contraction. And when we contract, we imprint that memory deep into that muscle. And then if we don't teach ourselves to relax after that experience, we stay contracted. Now the energy is not fluid anymore, it becomes stuck. And somewhere what starts happening is that in certain areas of our bodies where there's a lot of this stuck or blockages, there's no ease anymore, right? There's no flow of this energy. And when there's no flow, when there's no easy going, right? There's disease. This is the opposite of ease because now the energy is trying hard to come through, but it can't. So there's not enough of energy going through that area of your body. That's why relaxation is so important. Breathing practices are so important because through breath we alter our nervous system, we alter our minds, we alter our bodies. We can slow down the pace of the mind and the body through slowly breathing, and then we can return back into our conscious choice. You have a choice. We all have a choice. Will we be affected by what is happening, or will we start affecting what is happening? This is your choice. Now it feels like you don't have an effect into this world. Like you're here, it's there. But in quantum physics, they say the act of observer always creates something that is possible to see. There's a beautiful thing called observer effect. When you have a very conscious, clear intention, and you feel resonance through emotions, you feel emotionally aligned with that intention, like you see that future reality like it would already be real. You align with the frequency of that reality. Now those who become really good at it become conscious creators, and they affect the world. They affect the world, and we need conscious creators. So this full moon, it's not a coincidence that it is happening on 3rd of March. 3-3 in numerology is called what? It's called master teacher. Master teacher is waking you up, reminding you, you are already a master. You already have this knowledge in your DNA. You just need to wake up to it. You need to practice it. You need to build consistency with it, like a muscle. And you need to live like it. You need to live like you are already that master that has mastered your mind, your emotions, your body. And through consistency, we become good at anything we practice, right? So it's not a coincidence that this powerful full moon is happening on 3rd of March. Master teacher is waking you up. So, my friend, don't waste this time. Go within and stop resonating with this old life of reactivity, of stress, of worry, of doubts, and create a new version of you that is stable, that is grounded, that is peaceful, that is powerful, that is rich and abundant and loving, that loves humanity and loves life. And see how, what's the body posture of that you? How do you dress? How do you walk? How do you talk? See that you. And now create a challenge for you. That every time you lose the connection with that you, every time you lose that energy, you will pause, you will take a deep breath, and you will return into it. So have a map of your future, my friend, and create a memory of how it feels so you can become it. Yeah. This is it. I will leave you here. I hope you found a great value. Well, we have some pleasant background sound. It's very beautiful. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. And to anyone who would like to join our community and be a part of this supportive space, where you don't need to walk this path alone. You can, you know, find support of those who are on the same journey and who have maybe similar challenges than you, and they will push you or they will inspire you because they are doing the work, and they will inspire you to do the work as well. So if you want to join us and walk this path together with same-minded, same-hearted people, and also find these well-organized teachings to go through the process more with more clarity and harmony, you can find the link in the description of this video, and see you there. Until next time, my friend, stay connected. One love.